feel-good momentum.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 4. After this... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Suns trail by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. And here's Connect outside. He drops it from range.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
MP shot is off. Suns trail by 7. Allen outside. Pass to Jones. Pure from three-point range. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones against MP. Here's Connect. Outside Reeves. Banked it in off the glass. Reeves has got 7.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for MP. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. He's checked in for Reeves. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. The Lakers lead by 4. MP up top. Booker defending. MP against Booker. MP battles him inside.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second, with a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Jones, he's checked in for Allen.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns, number 20.
Here's Booker.
Tyus Jones.
Outside Durant. Takes a three. Rebound by the Lakers.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jones, a pass to O'Neal. Booker against Doncic. Jones from outside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Vanderbilt. From deep, here's Doncic. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Jones from outside. James with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Durant, the pass to Jones. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Dunn. Lets it go from deep. Jones misses. Fires away from way up. There it goes! Big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You look at Los Angeles, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Lakers.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with MP. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Well, the Suns shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Back to Dunn. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. James inside, defended by Dunn. And it's Hachimura missing.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Los Angeles leading by 22. To the left side wing. Back to James. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Dunn, the pass to Plumlee. Booker with it, uncovered. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. That one goes. Count it.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And that one's good. James.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Looking to end this cold spell. And Booker with the jam.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
MP, the pass to James. Back to MP. Pass to Hachimura. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Vanderbilt's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
On the wing, MP. Allen defending. MP shot is good.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
Booker for 3. Connects from downtown.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Right at the free throw line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
For 3, Booker sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's MP. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
MP no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. Over Finney-Smith. And another basket for Phoenix.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
MP looking around. Finney-Smith with it. Richards is there. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Finney-Smith. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Benson can't hit. MP against Booker. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw
another game, another win. After work tomorrow. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Showtime MP, true ballers only.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. I'm so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And the injury story, when you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
Two injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair for them will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there.